Hello, and thank you for joining us for this week's online exclusive. I'm Jack Haley.
And I'm Anthony Chatman. Elon students are still grieving after a deadly shooting in the Pittsburgh synagogue over the weekend. Our Maya Eaglin spoke with some members of Elon's Jewish community who came together with an important message.
Prayer.
I will fear no evil.
And community.
I would have never thought it would have been the synagogue I grew up in, had my bar mitzvah in. My brother had his bar mitzvah in it.
11 people were killed in the Tree of Life shooting on Saturday, marking it the deadliest anti-Semitic shooting in recent U.S. history. It's a community that freshman Alex Farber says made him who he is today.
2 people I knew that were killed in the shooting, they were special needs, and their whole life was the synagogue. Ever since they were little, they'd be going to the synagogue, but they were always caring. They were always there greeting people when you walked in. They were there every single Saturday morning.
Sophomore Noah LeKind and several other students were shocked that the university did not send out a statement the same day of the event.
We don't really have a lot of time to wait for other people to intervene. We have to act on our own.
Rabbi Mendy Minkowitz says the violence was a threat to all Jews.
It's also trying to send a message that we shouldn't even feel safe in our own domain, in our own houses of worship, and we shouldn't ever feel like we're free of anti-Semitism and of bias.
Minkowitz says the connection between dark and light in the Jewish faith is a constant reminder of hope.
Because most people are afraid to grab darkness and, get hurt in the process of that struggle. But you don't need to grab darkness. You just need to make light. And when you make light, darkness automatically fades.
But senior Leah Kay says hope is not enough.
The silence right now is deafening. I think that it's really upsetting to see that the people who have so much to say about so many gun reform issues are saying nothing about this.
Wishing more people could support the Jewish community.
I mean, it's kind of ironic because Elon means oak in Hebrew.
Align with the Jewish community, align with the Pittsburgh community, align with any community that's affected by a shooting, and speak out against the lack of conversation that there is.
Maya Eaglin, Elon Local News.
The university and Jewish community organized an event in the Newman Lumen space Sunday night, but would not allow the event to be filmed. There will be an interfaith rally against hate and violence today at Temple Emmanuel in Greensboro at 10 p.m. We'll have a reporter there, so keep up with our coverage on elonnewsnetwork.com.
And we are now just 1 week away from Election Day. Elon News Network will be going live Tuesday, November 6th. We will have reporters covering both North Carolina House and Senate races, as well as congressional elections. Our live coverage begins at 8 p.m., and you can watch us on your Facebook Live and YouTube channels.
Fall at Elon means falling acorns, football games, and ghost stories. Our Megan Lynn has the real stories behind the legends and went on the hunt for ghosts.
Walter Boyd's family history is Elon history.
I just knew every president of everything that had happened at the college since its founding.
Boyd himself is a 1976 graduate and now serves as a local historian. He knows all the legends, including that of Ghost Mary, who's thought to have died jumping from west during the 1923 fire.
There is something there. The fallacy is that the ghost has nothing to do with the 1923 fire.
According to Boyd, Williamson Avenue wasn't always where it is now. The road went under the oaks, straight through West Hall's location. This is a spot where Boyd says a man drowned in a pond, a house burned down with a family inside, and an Elon student died. With these spooky stories surrounding Elon, I set out to see if campus is really haunted with another Elon alumnus and his positively paranormal team.
We run some crazy stuff, and you hear stuff get thrown, you see shadow figures.
Lee Steele graduated from Elon in 1978 and now volunteers as an investigator for Positively Paranormal. He and his partner Matt Scheller both became interested in the supernatural after encountering ghosts when they were kids. They use a variety of tools to capture videos of spirits and even communicate with them.
Any ghosts or spirits in the room right now that would like to tell us hello?
We set up in West, and by using a device called an Obvious 3, it seems we made contact with something.
It says hi.
I've never seen it say that before.
Oh my God, my heart. It says demon.
But the work the team does goes beyond just finding ghosts.
Jesus gives us the authority and the power to
cast out demons.
As a Christian group, they also do house blessings. While using holy water, white sage, and prayer to protect themselves, they also look out for each other.
We consider ourselves brothers.
Yeah, we're like family and brothers, all of us. And like I said, we have each other's back.
Megan Lynn, Elon Local News.
Well, that right there is a truly spooky story. But I don't know, have you believing in ghosts now?
You know, I don't know. I have some friends that lived in West last year. I'm going to have to check in and see what they thought about it. Well, that's all the news we have for you. Thank you so much for joining us.
For all the news you need to know when you're off the air, check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And make sure you are following us on social media at Elon News Network and grab a copy of The Pendulum when it hits the stands this Wednesday.
Have a good week, Elon.